Hello, I'm the official name reader. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at the legendary Lugia of Johto. I'm gonna be real, it's been so long since we started a video with this guy that I forgot that was ever even an option. Okay, so Swirl Storm is dumb. Cyclone is passable. It's a dumb wordplay thing, but I think it's better with the PSY than it is just Cyclone, so I think that's a little bit better. Don't really have an opinion on Maelstrom. And then Silver, we talked about basically naming them after the games if you want to. I think it's a little bit weird, but technically you could. And then Silver Wing after the item that you get. I don't really care for that either, but if you want to, then sure, they're at least references, I guess. I'm pretty sure we've seen Holy Diver before. If you wanted to, sure, maybe we didn't see Holy Diver and it was just Dio, but I'm pretty sure it was Holy Diver. If you wanted to, that's fine. I don't really care, have an opinion on it. It's there. Envy, that works. Bayonetta, Binding of Isaac style, simple word, carries extra meaning, sounds good as a nickname you could apply to most Pokemon. If you want to, sure. This, I was warned, was gonna probably show up in the episode, and it was like one of the few things I was expecting. I have no problems with it as a nickname. It was just like the one thing I expected to see. How often I'm going to see it, I don't know. It's fine as a nickname. I think it's a pretty iconic name and cool little Pokemon thing, so by all means, go for it. We've seen Quicksilver in the past before, pretty sure for Magneton and other silver things that are fast or whatever. If you want to, sure, I don't really have an opinion on it. I think the one benefit this one has on Lugia over other Pokemon is it's literally the mascot of Silver, so it kind of has that going for it, I guess. Now we know where the Tumblr guy stole the name from. Apocalypse, we've seen this quite a few times. It works, Bayonetta, Binding of Isaac, same thing, simple word, it's nice. I do think my favorite usage of Apocalypse is just for a horse Pokemon, because the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, so that's my opinion, but if you want to throw in Lugia or anyone else, go crazy. Tsunami, generic water-type nickname. Lugia is very much associated with water, so it's a weird Pokemon, but I guess if you wanted to, sure. I'm fine with names based off of locations. I gotta be real, I'm not so sure what Liverpool has to do with it, but you know, there's other places in the world that fit that same exact description, but whatever. If you want to do a city or a country or whatever, that's fine. I don't know what it is about Zero, but Zero has this strange sound to it where it sounds good as a name or as a nickname, and I feel like there's plenty of things in fiction that use the name Zero. It's weird how it's just a strangely good sounding name. It doesn't have anything to do with Lugia, but it's on my list of who the hell should I give this to. For context, he's asking for a nickname for his shiny Lugia, but Cotton Candy, I think as long as you're not talking about Swirlix, could be a potential nickname, I guess. In a weird way, I think you could use Bizarro as a nickname for just about any shiny Pokemon ever. For those of you who don't know, Bizarro is like the opposite of Superman, and in my opinion, probably one of the funniest superhero characters ever, because he can see behind his head but only a few inches, and that's fucking dumb, and I love that. Okay, so we've reached the bottom. There was Lugia is apparently special enough to get its own Wikipedia page. Isn't that great? There was quite a few bits of XD001, so yeah, that happened. Quite a bit of things that are just like Silver or something like that. Quite a few things that are just Luigi. I get it, but I don't really care for that nickname. I would also like to think Luigi, outside of just being a stereotypical name for an Italian pizza chef, would probably also just be commonly associated with Nintendo. Same with Mario. They've got a legacy. There's nothing on here that appeals to me. I have seen Poseidon and Neptune a bunch. They're your typical god shit and that everybody uses and you're going to see a billion times. Neptune's at least better because it's a planet. Planets are pretty cool. Space is pretty cool. It's also pretty terrifying, but yeah. Anyway, that's it. I personally don't nickname my legendaries. If I were, though, I would stick with XD001 because I just think that's kind of the best. Another one I've seen in a previous episode and I wrote down, someone put Shiver, which, I mean, you could definitely use that for something else, like an ice type. What's the ice electric guy inside of Galar? I don't know their names, but one of that guy, he could fit Shiver pretty well if you didn't want Lugia. I just kind of like the sound of the word, and it also makes me think of that song. I think it's by Coldplay. So that's what my mind goes to. Yeah, any other ideas and suggestions for Lugia, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones that you think are good. And get ready, because now there's only 2 episodes left of Johto.